conduct as participants in CFA institute programs. This is for all of you who are giving a CFA exam. Members and candidates must not engage in any conduct that comprises the reputation or integrity of CFA institute, the designation, or the integrity, validity, or security of CFA institute programs. Key point: Parampara, Pratishtha, Anushasan. Very bad joke, but yes, that is exactly what this point says. Respect the title, respect the designation, respect the institute. It is a very big deal. Like I keep saying, CFA हर कोई नहीं कर पाता, हर कोई register भी नहीं कर पाता. It's not easy to afford, it's not easy to commit to, it's not easy to do. There's a reason why it is considered one of the most prestigious or one of the toughest exams in Wall Street, or in fact in the entire financial sector. Always, at all points, respect that. कभी भी कुछ ऐसा मत करो जिससे इंस्टीट्यूट का नाम खराब हो. That is what this point says. Very, very simple example and very cliche. In old Hindi movies, if you would remember that once the hero and the heroine got married, suddenly the heroine, who becomes the daughter-in-law of this big bungalow or this big house, becomes the face of the house. उससे कुछ भी गलती होती है तो it's always like, oh, you know, आपने हमारी इज्जत खराब कर दी, this and that. Always remember, the moment you register for the CFA exam, the moment you are a part of the institute in whatever form, as a volunteer, as whatever, the moment you apply for your CFA charter, the moment you count yourself as a CFA candidate, anything related to the CFA institute, you become the face of the institute. Therefore, all your actions, positive, negative, will start affecting the institute. आप एग्जाम में cheat नहीं कर सकते, you can't be dishonest at your work, you can't do all these negative things because you are a part of the CFA institute, you're the face of it. So anything negative that you do impacts the institute. That's what they say. At all times, respect the dignity, the security, the validity of the CFA designation, the title, everything. And that's what you have to remember. Think of yourself like that daughter-in-law जिसके shoulders पे सारे घर की इज्जत है. Very cliche, but that's exactly how you have to think of it. Standard 7B. Reference to CFA institute, the designation, and the CFA program. While referring to anything related to CFA, members and candidates must not misrepresent or exaggerate the meaning of it or the implications, especially the positive implications. Key is, just because आप CFA दे रहे हो, don't claim to be, because I'm giving CFA, therefore मेरी हर recommendation सही होती है. You're over exaggerating it. Yes, you've done a big deal, but इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि आप महान भगवान बन गए हो. Always remember that as a key. Quick and very basic example to explain this. If you guys would remember, during the COVID lockdown, the first lockdown, a lot of people started this Dalgona coffee trend on social media. And suddenly, overnight, people making the Dalgona coffee perfectly changed their social media bio to chef. Such things are not allowed in CFA. There is a way that you have to use every title. There is a way that you present yourself. इतनी सी चीज करके आप शेफ नहीं बन गए. CFA level 1 करके आप अपने नाम के आगे CFA level 1 तनिष्का, CFA level 1 Amman, or whatever, you can't write that. There is a way you present your achievements. There is a way you present what you've done. There is a format sent. This is not as simple as आज मैंने कॉफी बना ली इसलिए आज मैं मास्टर शेफ हूँ. No. There's a reason, there's a step-by-step process that has to be followed, and you have to at all times respect it and follow it. So yes, that finally brings us to the end of all 7 standards, and as promised, now I'm going to share 2 very, very important tips that I have followed. First tip, and a very helpful one, is if you notice the ethics portion is divided between the given explanation, then they say requirements and recommendations, right? Now, first question that people ask me, should we learn everything by heart? मैंने कभी नहीं किया है. I'm telling you that. Never, because I'm not a good person at memorizing things. What did I do instead? I understood the standard very, very well. जैसे मैंने आप सबको समझाया, वैसे मैंने खुद को drill किया है. So I know what each standard means. What I would do is, I wouldn't learn, but I would read well the requirements. Okay? The requirements actually is already a part of what the description is. So if you know the standard very well, you will know the requirements. You don't need to learn it, but just read through the requirements. Once you know the requirements, if a question says in the exam, which among the following is a recommendation for standard 1A, say professionalism, Standard 1A, knowledge of the law. What, how will you find out the answer between the three? आपने requirements पढ़ ली, you know what is required by that standard. So whatever out of the answer is not required will be a recommendation. If all three answers, first of all, how will you see it? A, B, C, if all three are positives, okay, you know that they are all saying something good only. First one is saying follow the stricter law. Second one is saying blah blah blah. Third one is saying something. Whatever. If all three are positives, you know that all three answers are somewhere related to knowledge of the law. तो आप बोलोगे ओके बट इसमें से recommendation क्या है, मैंने तो पढ़ा ही नहीं. आपने requirements तो पढ़ा, आपको standard क्या है वो तो पता है. तो you know what the standard requires. तो whatever requirement नहीं है, method of elimination से that other answer will be the recommendation. This really works. I have seen it. I have always done it. Level 1 and 2, plan to do it in level 3 also. It's like a golden trick because you cannot learn one standard ka requirements, recommendations. You need next level bandwidth in your mind to memorize that. And these questions are asked sometimes in level 1. What is the recommendation? What is the requirement? So this really helps. And a trick number 2, and this is a game changer, like really. So somebody actually told me when I was studying ethics, किसी ने ऐसे pass किया comment that when you don't understand what the answer is, whatever sounds the most correct thing to do or the most nice thing to do or the most out of the world, मतलब एकदम ही बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, that is the answer. Please don't fall for this trap. Yes, it might be true 7 out of 10 times, but the 3 times it doesn't work. Because if you actually see every standard properly, somewhere you will be able to catch little loopholes in them. Even when you start seeing the questions, you'll be able to catch little loopholes. Like if that example, I can't remember for which standard, where I gave you about that arranged marriage, when I said that guy said, I'm the most loving guy. If he terms it in a different way that, I feel, and my friends have been saying that, I'm quite a loving guy. You see the loophole? उसने बात एक ही बोली, but he said it in a different way and that made a difference. But आप क्या बोलोगे, अरे ऐसे कैसे claim कर रहे हैं, आप पूरा violation डाल दोगे? No. So don't always just see what sounds the most correct is the right one. No. Keep the loopholes in mind. Basic 2 tips for ethics is A, understand the standard very, very properly, what the standard is saying, what it's trying to explain. And number 2, understand and keep in mind the loopholes of the standards. That's it. कुछ भी बोलो, every law, as sad as it is, but every law has a loophole. You need to know how to catch that loophole because that is where they start tricking you. Finally, that brings us to the end of this ethics revision video. I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I really enjoy reading them. I love interacting with you guys. I know a lot of you have requested for a lot of other videos and they are all coming as soon as possible. I'm working on all of it. I've taken notes for all of it. So yes, all of it is coming. And if there's any more questions, any more doubts, any queries, let me know again in the comment section below. If you like this video, please, it's a big favor that I need from you all. Like, comment, share the video with other people and ask them also to subscribe. अगर आपने subscribe नहीं किया वो तो अभी please guys, I need your love so that I can grow more and help you guys more because I really want to reach and help all of you and that will only be possible with your support. So yes, please keep supporting me. It would mean a lot. I will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.